Dred's Scottish edition of 1857.
He is working for a man who isn't doing so well, and that's where our story begins.
How are you today, Master?
Not so well, Scott, but what do you say about making a deal?
What is the deal, Master?
My deal to you is that when I die, you can be a free man. What do you say?
Oh, yes, I would love that, but we have a problem. We live in a slave state.
Well then, I guess we will have to go to a different state, a free state.
So, Master, when shall we leave?
We will leave tomorrow first thing in the morning.
So off they went to pack their bags and get a good night's rest. Morning came and Scott was up and ready like a flash of lightning. From his bedroom, Master smelt something yummy cooking.
Good morning, Scott. What's cooking?
Bacon and eggs. Sounds good, right?
Yes, it does. Now let's start eating because we have to go soon.
Okay, you start eating. I'll go load our bag up.
While Master was eating and Scott was loading up all the bags, they enjoyed the early morning silence. Even though Scott was minding his own business, the neighbors were stalking him, waiting to see what he and his master were up to.
We're all loaded and ready to go. Did you get full yet?
Yes, thank you. Now let's be on our way, shall we?
Yes.
So off they went, on their way to the train station, on the way to Scott's freedom.
Pretty views. Now, where's this train station?
It's right over there.
Wow, that's amazing.
When they pulled up, all the whites were waiting to board. The train kept eyeing Scott, not happy to see him at the station.
Don't worry about them. They just don't like seeing blacks at train stations.
I just pretend they're smiling and waving.
All aboard! Yelled the conductor. Scott helped Master get the bags onto the train and into the area where they'd be staying, got all the bags inside, and sat down to enjoy the ride.
And we're off, heading to the free state of Illinois.
That's a good one now. Let's get some sleep while we can.
Agreed.
Morning came, and the conductor said, "Next stop, Missouri."
That's where we get off. You ready to travel a little more?
Yes, I'm ready. I'll get our bags ready.
That's a great idea, Scott. Do you mind if I just take a short nap? Oh,
I don't mind. Go right ahead.
okay.
We're here, ready to go?
Yes, Scott. Let's go, shall we?
The conductor said, "Last call for Missouri." Scott and the master hurried off the train so they could begin their journey again.
Here's our wagon. I'll load up the bags and you can get settled and ready to go.
Well, thank you, Scott. That's very nice of you.
Once all the bags were loaded up and they were situated, they headed for Illinois, a free state.
So exciting, isn't it, Master? Master, are you right? Master, do you hear me? Master, Master.
With no response from Master, Scott starts to worry that he is dead.
Freeze and put your hands where I can see them.
Scott froze in terror, waiting to be free to move again. Scott realized that guy had been following them since they boarded the train. He rode in the area in front of them, got off the train after they did, and even followed the same path as they did on the wagon. Scott then remembered all his neighbors looking out their windows while getting dressed and thought to himself, the neighbors must have went to the police station to get someone to follow us.
Is there a problem? I'm just waking up my master. Yes, there is a problem. I believe he's dead. Am I right? No, he's not. He's just a deep sleeper. Now you can leave. If you would like, no problem.
Sorry, sir. You may continue your work. I will leave now.
Have a nice day.
Now that Scott knew he was being followed, he had to get somewhere safe and fast.
Where to go? Where to go? The woods? No. too noticeable. A hotel? No, I'll never get there without Master Wake.
Hey, you!
Yes? I was just on my way to our cabin.
Sure you were. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
I'll take the easy way.
Good. Connect your wagon to the back and hop in. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Yes, sir.
Scott, afraid of what's coming next, decided to get some sleep while they rode there.
How much longer?
No time at all. We're here.
Right. Who exactly am I here to see?
The judge.
Scott is scared to the bone, knows what this is about. He kept his fears inside, but everyone could tell he was afraid.
I'll come get you when she's ready.
Okay.
Scott had heard about this judge. She wasn't the nicest and didn't like the thought of free slaves. She would probably send him back to his plantation, but hopefully she didn't.
She's ready. State your case.
Hello, I'm Scott. I'm a slave. And my master has died. In this land, I'm here because the officer brought me here. My master told me that when he died, I could be a free man. This hasn't happened yet because he died in a slave state, not a free state.
So what's your point?
My point is that we were traveling to a free state. My master died in a slave state though, and I want the freedom as promised I could have.
Who cares if you're happy? Point is, your master died in a slave state, not a free state. You should be back on your plantation, working in the fields from dawn till dusk. You should not be a free man. I hereby declare that Scott is taken back to his plantation, here where he belongs, not being a free man.
So poor Scott didn't become a free man. He stayed a slave for the rest of his life.
Master John Davis.
Scott, Han Davis.
Judge/police, Haley Davis.
Narrator, Bethany Davis. Cameo made by Bella Rose.